ICN aims to merge decentralized Web3 technology with enterprise-grade cloud services. How does your platform ensure performance and reliability that meet or exceed traditional cloud providers?
Yeah, so performance is super important to build like a huge scalable global system for mass adoption. I've done this several times before. In the last company, I built a decentralized infrastructure service for 500 million users. It takes a lot of attention to detail in all the tech parts. You need to run enterprise-grade hardware out of enterprise-grade data centers, tier 2, tier 3 data centers, and you need to connect these resources all around the world, right? So there are more than 10,000 data centers in Germany alone. Then you have like huge amounts of data centers, Europe, US, everywhere. And if you connect these resources in the right way, software layer is super important, interconnectivity is super important, then you can achieve the right performance.
With the upcoming launch of the Impossible Cloud Network token, how will this token facilitate secure transactions, reward participants, and provide governance capabilities within the ICN ecosystem?
So the token is super important to orchestrate all the network participants. Basically, this is the superpower of Web3. No matter how large a single company is, like let's say we compete against Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and so forth, no matter how large they are, there will always be more resources outside of these companies. And if you have a token incentivizing people to jointly build something together, this is much, much stronger. So basically what we do with the token, we have hardware providers that connect hardware all around the world, thousands of hardware providers, enterprise grade. They get rewarded with a token. They need to stake tokens as collateral, so if they misbehave, that will be slashed. And then you have any kind of users that can come into the system, use tokens, and stake and restake in order to participate in the network growth.
ICN plans to mint up to 300 million additional ICNT tokens over the first 5 years to support network growth. How will this gradual release impact the token's value and the overall economics of the platform?
So the additional tokens is kind of a reserve. If we release them, it's not 100% clear. It's a governance decision by the users, by the token holders. And if they are released, this means that the network is growing exponentially. So the amount of tokens and also the value of the tokens are always a function of the size of the network. So the larger the network gets, the more there will be inherent value in the tokens, and at a certain stage you will need a few additional tokens. So in the case of releasing tokens, it means the network is growing super fast and token value is great.
Looking beyond storage and compute, could ICN's decentralized infrastructure become the foundation for a broader ecosystem of decentralized services? What other industries or verticals do you see being disrupted by this approach?
So we are building basically the internet of the future. It's an ecosystem that we build. Not only we, jointly together, we need a composable, open, permissionless system, decentralized, where lots of people, lots of resources can plug into. And that will ultimately become the next version of the internet. So we need this infrastructure. It's in like what we call object storage for everything. And then on top you need a computational layer. And this network and infrastructure will be made for a machine-to-machine AI world where you have tons of transaction happening on that space.